So we've got ourselves another centre-back. It has got to be Araujo, the 95 centre-back with the block, long ball pass and a slide tackle plus. Now he's coming in relatively cheap, to be honest. I must admit, I thought he was going to be that little bit more expensive. He's coming in, I believe, at about 5 to 540 at the moment. So very, very good price for him. As we know, this year he is an absolute top individual in front of the back line there. Obviously free, mostly lengthy, 6'2", with the alternative of a right back position as well. You've obviously got some very good pace on him. Passing wise, we're maxed out for the short, 92 on the long, which is fantastic. Dribbling wise, agility balance for a centre back's not terrible. Reaction's good, composure's good. Ball control isn't terrible as well. Incredible defending and physical. That is definitely something that we like. He's only missing intercept from the defensive play styles in general, and he has the chance, I believe, if he was to win the Copa America, he'd be 98. Because if they get one win, you'd be 96. 3 wins, you get an extra play style plus, so that would be a 4th. He'd then be a 97 if they beat the quarters. He'd then be a 5-5, so that's how they stop that basically. So then it'd be, 97 with a 5-5. And then if they win the Euros at the Copa America as well, he would be a 98 card. That would be outstanding. Now, if you're paying 500k for that for a 98 Araujo with 4 play style pluses and a 5-star, that would be incredible. Because we'd be looking at a free overall. Yeah, free overall increase. So you'd be looking at say 95 pace, 80. It'd be about 89 passing, give or take, 83 dribbling, as close to 99 defending as you can, and the same with the physical. It would be an outstanding card. Now, in terms of chemistry style, what people are going for, as you see, it's 540 on the SBC. You've only got 5 to go, which, I mean, is very cheap. Where's the... Oh, Footbin have changed stuff. I don't know. Can I not flip these all at once? I'm assuming there's just not a button for it. I know I can do it here, but that's annoying. Especially when it comes to having like a 20 squad person. So we got 90 rated, 89, 88 with a team of the season or team of the week. Team of the season or team of the week with an 87 and an 86 with a Barca lad. So very, very good price in there. I don't think that's a problem whatsoever. Play style, chemistry style, people are looking for the shadow, which to be fair is fair enough. Get us much pace in as possible. 99, 99, 98 overall centre back. Incredible. So let's just jump straight into him because I think this guy is going to be the real deal. Let's have a look. I think the only thing now when it comes to centre backs that's going to be a problem as such is how many top end we've got. Like, if you think about it, we've got team of the season Virgil. For me, he's number 1. Like, there's no arguments there. He's absolutely so clear, it's unbelievable. Then we've got a 96 Vidic, I think is absolutely outstanding as well. You've then got the likes of a Sergio Ramos team of the season moments, I think is another wonderful, wonderful centre back. You then go to Saliba, you look at Ruben Diaz, because all of these centre backs are likely to get at least 1 upgrade. So when it comes to Portugal, I'd imagine at the very minimum, that's going to be a goal. At the minimum, they're getting a 1 upgrade. I could see Portugal getting it, and France definitely is getting it. Then you've got the likes of Kyle Walker, can play centre back, but I think at this point, he's going to be more of a right back more than anything. It's where I'm playing mine personally, because there's just too many. Let alone then potentially getting another Lucio at some point, then another Company at some point. There is just so many centre backs that you can actually go for. Get the shot, please, anybody. So it's kind of at that point now where I'm like, I don't even know who to suggest. Like, I've just got Vidic, who I thought was going to be in my team at least until footies. Carl Walker's been on the right back role. We then had, and then we had Thiago Silva, who was absolutely fantastic as well. Like, I mean, as an SBC goes, he's absolutely up there. Why am I doing this dance over here for? He's just giving me that back, hasn't he? Unbelievable. So, when it comes to the centre-backs, Araujo's putting himself in the mix, and I think for every right. Especially if we are taking the theory of the aggression seriously, like the fact that seems to be a meta thing to have, because he's got 98 on the base, so that's already brilliant. Let alone then having an upgrade. Go on, go for the run. I'm interested to see what he can do at the back, though, to be fair, because I've been talking for all this time, and he's not attacked once. Good challenge. To be fair, I thought I'd screwed up. I recovered really well with that slide tackle plus. That's exactly what you want to see from him. Oh no. Watch that ball in. He's going to come back. No, he's just going to go straight for it. Fair enough. I encourage the volley, definitely. What's mental with his upgrade is... Ooh, okay, that's a good challenge from Butra. Can we get it back? Good. Oh, that's a good strike. Butra's unbelievable. Probably bad defended on my behalf there, definitely. But the mad thing with Araujo is if we take what he gets from the shadow now, you've got the 99 on the pace and the defending. So you're looking like 99 pace defending, 90, what did I say, 98 physical. You then be looking at like say 83 to 84 dribbling, which would be an increase of like to like 93 or 94 composure. That, if he wins it, that is. If they do win it, this could arguably be better than Virgil, to be honest. So that's going to be very interesting, especially for 500k. Like some of the SBC prices, it's as much as I really like Diaz's card, Luis Diaz, that is. I don't get why he was so expensive in comparison, especially when you do look at like the likes of Barcola at like nearly 200k. I mean, I don't understand it, to be honest. Good tackle and a good block in there. Nice. Oh, he went for the block. Nearly getting it. One name that I did completely forget. 96. Militao. Another phenomenal card. That's a good block. Thank God. So, already, the names on that list are outstanding. Like Militao especially. I think he's the most expensive at the moment. And even another name that's kind of an oldie but goldie now. Maldini. I completely forgot about Maldini, and I'm like, well, arguably most years he normally is the favourites in every team. Like there's, good challenge. There's never, there used to be never a team without a Maldini. Now I feel like there's just so many centre backs that it's just there's too much choice to go with, and it's a good option to have because obviously I'd rather go against multiple centre backs rather than the same defence. But also it gives me the ability to be able to have a different team, to be honest, because I can kind of swap out and use, because most of them are as good as each other. Like, yes, there's certain playstyle pluses some people like personally for me, I actually would say Araujo technically has the worst playstyle pluses. Like, I like to have anticipate. I don't mind an aerial, like it's not necessarily a fully needed one. Get the header. But I must admit, I do like the anticipate mainly. And again, as long as one's got it, that's fine. Like, it's not like an absolute deal breaker. Is he really trying to get all the way? Good tackle in the end. Nice. The long ball pass as well. Bit of a weird one. Like, I don't know if I've seen too many centre-backs with it. I know he can play right-back, so that's probably more the thinking behind it. Vinny looking for the inside if he can. And again, oh no, I've overran him completely there. Should have went more for a controlled sprint. Big header, good save. To be fair, with the corners, I've kind of not really found anything that works again. Ever since like the start where like every cross would go in. Now it's kind of, you've got to go for the glitch, which I absolutely hate. Like I don't want to abuse the glitch, kind of get that tackle. Good. Strength, pace, absolutely working out. He's a phenomenal card. Just as good as you'd imagine. We loved his goal to start with. Then he's just been going up the notches, really. It's kind of like what we expected from his Radioactive as well. When that first came out, it was a stunning card. Get the shot. Good save to Stegen. And I think he's just gone up even more and more every single time. So he's a real contender in this. And I think just in general, the price is just brilliant. I have no problem with that price whatsoever. 500k with the chance of a big upgrade. I don't know how personally Uruguay do in the Copa America, but most definitely they're a nation that I can imagine should put up a fight at the minimum. So going into the overall form then. Price-wise, still looking at 540. Obviously doesn't go up or down much. And to be fair, in terms of the grind, I feel like he's very much worth it. You've only got 7 days to get him done. That's going to be the issue in comparison to everything else we've got to do with SBCs. Now, obviously, when it comes to SBCs, you've got to, either you're buying packs, you're either grinding the game beyond belief to be able to get everything done, or the sensible option, you're picking and choosing. When it comes to the icons, Drogba is an absolute must. Crespo with only 4 days left is not. As much as I do like that card, it's too soon for a 1.5 million coin card. You can't do it in like the space of a week. It's just not possible. And to be fair, you could argue you could get away with most of these icons not doing it now, for the fact that you can go literally 500k give or take compared to 2 million and get an Araujo that upgrades compared to Rio. Granted, the card came out a long time ago. That's fair enough, but that's where you've got to be smarter. Even with the players, to be fair. Like Machis, he's going to be a great fodder player eventually because you're going to have better wingers. But the chance of him going up is at least something. Even if he just gets the one win with Venezuela, that's going to be a 94. Even if he doesn't, you're paying 57,000 of SBC fodder for a 93. Fantastic. Barcola, very good chance of going up. I really can't see this card not going up twice at the minimum, but we will see. When it comes to the showdowns, I think some of them are great fodder choices. 50k here, 50k there. It's not terrible. Muller, maybe not much of a fodder option in terms of price, but I mean, if you've got a bit of fodder left over, then fair enough. Even the few end of eras, to be able to get some players done, that's fantastic, because I think when you look at the players that you've got here, for me, if you've not done Thiago Silva already, I do think he's a wonderful centre-back. But if you've already got like a Virgil or something, I would go Araujo over him, just for the fact that he can upgrade. So if he does, that's even better. But even to start with, I think he's the more solid centre-back at the moment, but we're talking margins of very, very little. Like, personally for me, I kind of lean towards more Thiago Silva. Will he anticipate the power head of the jockey? Whereas I do like the slide tackle, that works. The block's fantastic. The long ball pass is kind of just that extra gimmick. Whether you want to put him at right back, to be fair. If you haven't got Walker or anybody of a top level at right back, he could do a job there, to be fair to him. Like, most definitely, if I didn't have Walker there, that's probably where I'd put him, because we've already then got Vidic, VVD, and then obviously him at right back. I don't even know who and my left back's Grimaldo, so it would make sense to maybe try him out there and give him a go. But I do think the stats are going to be absolutely nuts with the shadow and the upgrade, even if he just gets a +1. You're looking at 96 physicality, 87 pass, and 81 dribbling. He'll be nearly as close to a 99 overall centre-back you'll ever see. So there is a big hope on this card going through. I do think that he's got a good chance, but we will see how Uruguay do go in the Copa America starting at the 21st of June. But overall, he's a 10 out of 10. I do think he's a must complete. In terms of the price, he's just brilliant. So let me know down below what you think. Make sure you do like and subscribe on this, and I will catch you all for the next one. Peace.